Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. Don't ask what happened to the Baldur's Gate run 3 months ago. Thanks, bye. Alright. So, last we left off on Factorio, we were getting the red circuits a little bit better made. And assume what you're asking. Got killed by spiders. Okay, you will. I don't know if you were here. Redeemed quality, raised quality of Astarion's life. You know what? You know where the strategy was. Astarion runs away, and as soon as Astarion doesn't run away, the plan all goes to hell. And that's where it all went wrong. We trusted Astarion. That's alright, we went that far in. Oh, you weren't here? Oh, okay, you just got here, okay. It was rough, it was bad, it didn't go well, okay? It's no one's fault. It's my fault. But that's okay. I realize I should actually call it properly. It was entirely my fault. No one else to blame. That's probably bad. Now, I'm hoping that my thing that I dealt with the... it's early morning for you, and black coffee... And a black coffee... Oh, right, because your milk went off. You didn't want a black coffee, I see. Sorry about your black coffee situation. I mean, at least, look, at least no spiders can get me here. And that's one of the best things about Factorio. No spiders. Yes, there are biters, but they're not spiders. The only thing that get me now is bad decision making. So in other words, I'm screwed in an entirely new way. Also, it looks like my bots are overwhelmed by decisions. And they're not doing a very... Oh no, they've got no battery power. Shoot. Okay. That's alright, those bots will figure themselves out eventually. By that I mean we'll get batteries. So last time what we did is spend a lot of time getting iron created, and iron should flow fairly well when it gets around to it. Okay, I think we're good. Am I not going to play the beta for Anomaly? It's not a beta for Anomaly, it's a beta for... what is it, 0.5? 1.5? 0.15? 1.5! Gosh, no, not really. I'm going to wait for the full expansion to come out, because at the moment... What? No, I'm going to wait for the expansion to actually release before getting too excited about it. What's going on here, and why is it happening to me again? Okay, that shouldn't be happening. Right, you connected the wrong one. You doofus. Okay. But yeah, since it's like a beta thing, like it's not stable, I don't really want to run it right now. I'll just wait for the full release to come out. If it was for Anomaly, then maybe. How am I? I'm doing well, man. Thank you for asking. Doing well. As long as we don't talk about what just happened in Baldur's Gate, we're okay. Nothing actually that bad happened in Baldur's Gate. Just the inevitable of the absolute. My son's doing well, my wife's doing well, life is good. And really, when you think about it, isn't that all you really want in life? Just the people that you love to be doing well? Don't worry about it, it's fine. Nothing bad happened. Everyone's fine, Astarion's just sleeping. Astarion's got very tired very quickly. because a spider poisoned him. Okay. So what I do need to do... Oh, I just need to finish getting rid of all this copper. Okay, I've got a better way of getting rid of all this copper. It's not doing what I'm doing now. Okay. No Baldur's Gate 3 today? No, Baldur's Gate 3 has already happened. Baldur's Gate 3 is already finished. No, it's just I don't want to go through the starting area again on stream. Out of respect for the Fallen. Don't worry, the spiders are eating very well. Fuck me. Yeah, that's going to give a new level of trauma. I told you, I didn't like Lolth. And Lolth didn't like me. Oh, that was quick. Oh, we could start considering heavy water. No, we couldn't. Don't fight Lolth. Level 3. Kinda cute, though. No, I really shouldn't. You're right. I wasn't even fighting Lolth, it was just some guys. Just some spiders. You got any thoughts on multiple materials being delivered to the same train station? I mean, if you can figure it out how to do it without it stuffing up, I mean, go for it. Me playing Baldur's Gate 3 is safe coming. Oh yeah, me absolutely, me too. Which is why playing Honor mode is rough. I mean, people do it. People absolutely manage it. I just couldn't tell you how. It's gonna be easier with the next, with the expansion, of course. Okay, we need the ore refineries. Aww. Refinery was probably going to be a better word to type. There we go. How many ore refineries do I actually need? You think you've run into a problem, what, with your thrombos? What did you do? Damn, Top Cat getting really expensive? Yeah, I know, right? And then we get Turtle, who, like, goes and gets it again, despite already being an eternal Top Cat. Which he is absolutely allowed to do. Your colony is probably going to die from the cold. That's rough. I mean, just make fires. Just make fires and go from there. Or do you have no wood? Got wood? No. Fireplaces do a very good job of stopping people from dying of cold. Historically speaking, of course. Are we actually getting through this? No, we probably need more centrifuges to actually be making progress. Tis a damn shame. Classic Settlers of Catan quotes, I have wood for sheep. I mean, yeah. Who doesn't have wood for sheep, am I right? No, it's a classic line from SeiferKatt. It's just a classic Kiwi line. That one. Glad I could help. Where the fridge did you guys come from? Can you not take my stuff, please? Goodness. Thiefed my stuff. They thiefed all my stuff. And then where'd they put it? That's a very good question. Where did they put my stuff that they thiefed? Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Maybe you guys will figure out to bring my stuff to me. From the one time I thought it'd be a good idea to make a logistics network. That was a mistake. There are my trash slots. There are my trash slots. Thank you. No one thiefed my stuff. The real thief was me all along. Classic. Campfires are part of no, not campfires. Just regular... Okay, not campfires. Fire torches. They're not part of ideology. Just fire. Torches. They provide heat. That's usually enough to save a colony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I need 9, okay. I don't even know if I have 9, but whatever. Your whole base is made out of wood. So what? My house is made out of wood and we've got a fireplace. As long as it doesn't, like, sit there, as long... It's fine. It won't be a problem. Trust me. I make bases out of wood all the time, and they very rarely catch fire because of something that I've done. They always catch fire with something someone else has done. Also known as not my fault. It's not like The Sims where if you put a bookcase next to a fireplace, everything's going to catch fire. It's slightly safer than that, if you can believe that. Okay. That should get my... You know what? That's fair enough. Let's be safe. Which reminds me, Veldak, I didn't try all the music you put through. I can't figure out where the front... What the hell am I looking at here? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Raise quality of the stream. Yes. You feel safer already? Excellent. That's what I like to hear. And that goes into there. Probably not that way. Probably that way. Okay. We're not getting a lot of tungsten this way, but we're getting some, and that's what we really need. I just want to start seeing some tungsten, some tungsten powder. Not very good tungsten production, but doesn't need to be good. It just needs to exist until we get yellow science, and then we can break this down. So. That's fascinating. There must have been a train line, a roundabout there at some point. There's literally nothing else makes sense if there wasn't. Why are we not making carbon? Right, because we have not grabbing any of the... You just remembered how you found my channel? Oh no. It'll be the roundabout. How did you find my channel? Tungsten was one of your least favorites. Making just enough for a few science packs and then immediately replacing it with the next pro... Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling about it as well. I don't really like this, but it needs to just be created for a while. You're asking how I did the basic power source thing, the one in the tutorial. One in the tutorial, I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about. And then we need tungsten powder, right? What we're really caring about is yellow science packs, which need tungsten powder and tungsten plates. Out of curiosity, does this go... Nope, not enough. What about this? Yes. It was Veldak saying check out this guy's sushi. Oh, Veldak. He looks after us, doesn't he? And by us I mean me. Thanks, Veldak. I assume that was the original sushi belt. I mean, it's probably in the archive somewhere if you want to look for it. I don't necessarily recommend it. But you were quite drunk. Alright, I'm not judging. Okay, and then we need some powder. For the duck base. Yeah, because the first one was not ducks, the second one was ducks. I mean, that's kind of what I do sometimes. I just go around looking for a Factorio streamer. You like it here though, very nice. You know what, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I truly do. I appreciate that people come here because they just like to hang out for a bit. It makes me very happy. What was the first run? The first run was just trying to make sushi off a blood belt, which is all the belts are connected, which failed for an interesting yet stupid reason. And then the second one was the blood belt, or the sushi belt to make the ducks, which was a lot better, but still failed inevitably. Because no man was designed to be able to contain such raw power of ducks. Except Dave, of course, but that's for a different reason. You remember duck sushi? You don't remember Blood Belt 2, the beltoning. Blood Belt? Was that Blood... the duck sushi was Blood Belt 1. No, duck sushi was Blood Belt 2. Ugh. Let's try that again. Duck Sushi was 2. The first one was the Blood Belt, and the Blood Belt was bad. So the Blood Belt was essentially a belt that was all connected together through a mod where when you put a belt down, it immediately connected it with a red belt. Right? Which was great. So that way you know exactly what's on your network at all times. You didn't need to have to count them +1, -1. Do I still have the Blood Belt? I might have deleted. Well, that was one of them. Hang on. Oh, yes, I do. It was this. They were little ones. But the problem was that when everything's connected, because undergrounds and... Yeah, no blood. So the basic problem... I'll show you the problem. Okay. Okay. So this is what the original blood belt was, right? Except every one of these is connected by red belts. The problem came into when it enters here, splitters can't be connected to red belts, so it would leave the network and then come back onto the network. Right? So that means you had 30 items per second at every intersection leaving the belt, and 30 items per second entering the belt per connection. So after you have like 100 of these, you have 100 times whatever number of things entering and leaving the belt, so it was constantly having to count things going up and going down, and so my frames per second went down to about 15 or so, maybe 20, at a moderate sized base. It was not good, but that's what happened. The blood belts. We actually probably want to reduce that. And yeah, that's when it all went wrong, because it was just simply too much stuff coming and going, and yeah. So when we went to Duck Belt Sushi, we went with the +1, -1 counting, which was better, but I'll have to return to it again one day. One day I'll return to it. Until I disconnect something. It wasn't that bad because every cell counted its lung. What was I typing? I dreamed the square in sections. I did. I had a literal dream. It came to me in a dream. I wish I was making that up, but I am not. And you know, if a Factorio build comes to you in a dream, you gotta do it. Like, that's not even, like, me making a joke. If a Factorio build comes to you in a dream, you've got to do it. You literally dreamed about a train section last night, and are you doing it? Because you have to. I'm gonna struggle with this later. You made it today. See, Zoe, you understand. This is the sort of understanding I needed from my viewers. You just hit worms and Nullius, and guess what you dreamed about then built? A way to uninstall Nullius. And then you uninstalled Nullius. Am I correct? Okay. I'm not. I'm just being snide. The next problem we have is kind of a strange one. Well... Is it? We need more ferrous chloride. I don't remember what we were needing for that. We were needing to bring in iron. Yes, we were. Okay. Because the iron that we... The manganese Not enough. The manganese is running out. Actually, we'll do a couple of things. First off, we'll take a bunch of stuff. We'll build some more of the base. Of the red belt's base. Who are you? Get out of here. Okay, we'll build some of this. Because that is my only purpose in life. How are we doing? So, we took our car in for a checkup today. And to get its like warranty fitness to make sure that the car's allowed to be actually on the road because it's safe. And that all went pretty well. But the guy was like, yeah, your tires are kind of flat, so it wore out your tires faster. When did you last like check the air in them? And I'm just like, why would I check the air in them? And he's like, how often do I have to do that? And he's like every month, every 3 months? And I'm like, I've owned my car for like a year and I've never done that. And he's like, well, that's probably why your tires are having problems. I'm like, that would make sense. So, yeah, that was a little bit more expensive than it should have been. And then Panda and I, like, literally no one told us that we ever needed to check this. Everyone was like, well, isn't it obvious? It's like, we've never owned a car. How would that be obvious? Everyone was like, oh. We just thought it's one of those things, I guess everyone who owns cars just assumes everyone knows. That's alright. It's just money. Car culture, man. I know. I know, right? That's okay. Like, the car's fine. It's not damaged or anything. Everyone's safe. It just costs some money. As I said, so what? Money is just money. You know, you can't cry over it because it's not going to do any difference. I mean, I suppose you could cry over it if you wanted to. It'll cost some money. Yep, that's cars. Yeah. It's alright. I love having the car. It's just so much more convenient. Because our city was not built for anything other than cars. Like, our city was built for cars and nothing else. Yeah, sure. As, Galcatus, my herald has spoken. There's not really much to talk about, unfortunately. I suppose I'll talk about it, but I don't really have much to talk about, but then I will eat Earth. But do talk about it. Oh my god, my herald. I made a meme about it and everything, and still my herald wants me to do it. Fine, we will. Galcatus is very, like, dragging his heels. We'll talk about it. I do need to see a couple of words. We'll open it. Why not? We'll just get here. I thought me making a meme was enough. That was a great meme. Too bad disqualify from meme March. I know, right? That's why I made a second meme. I've never really made a meme of that quality, so I was very proud of myself. Okay. So, let's talk about Friday Factorio. Imagine, I am going to buy one for myself. I don't imagine I'm getting a free one. And I'm not really going to ask. I suppose I could ask. Like, how would it hurt? Okay. So, not a lot to talk about today. If you're any circuit lovers reading, this is a dose of facts for you. Well, actually, immediately I'm kind of into it. So, you can do wireless circuits through radars now. So, I guess the idea is every radar is connected through the circuits, which is cool. I suppose that could be good for both colours, yes, red and green, and possibly blue. I suppose that could be good for sushi belts. Right? You could... every site could have a radar associated with it, and then it can like check what else is around without having to have circuits go through the whole thing. You know what? Never mind. I'm back into it. I'm interested again. It's useful sushi belts. You can move wires around. Who cares? No one cares. I will allow that. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Light speed's too slow. We need to go to ludicrous speed. Oh yeah, this one's interesting. So basically you couldn't make objects faster than 1 tick per second, which wasn't really a problem except for mods, but now you can. So now you can go real fast. Which is actually really cool. I do like this. This is pretty good. Moving circuit combinators is nice. There's a shovel cap? Wait, what am I looking at? I mean, this is cool. Moving stuff around is nice. Zoom in. Zoom into what? The top one or the bottom one? At the bottom. There's a shovel cap. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. What do you mean? Like a backhoe cup? Backhoe... Yeah, why are those instead of so fast? That's a foundry. Yes? Zoom in. I don't know what I'm zooming into. Okay, I've zoomed in. Next to the GUI. You mean this? There's a claw. Why am I looking at this enthusiastically? It's not part of the foundry. Wait, what? What do you mean it's not part of the foundry? If it's not part of the foundry, what is it? Or is that the question? Okay, you sent me something else here. A leak. Oh, okay. Watch this too. What am I watching? Oh yeah, so they're really just hiding wires around. Yes, I've seen that. Okay. You should add loaders to the main game. Maybe. I've never used loaders before. A new suit or a remote drone. Cool. Alright, so I need to sort out a way to get more iron into here and manganese away. Manganese. Manganese. Because the problem is we need more ferric chloride. So the reason we're not getting enough ferric chloride right now is twofold. One, well actually main reason is the manganese has stopped. So we need a way to get the manganese to leave if we have too much of it. Which really shouldn't be happening as a regular thing, but we have to assume it's going to happen sometimes. Because it's literally happened right now. Can we... I still want that. I just want this to be... It's probably fine. We go out like that. And then we need a way to bring in iron ore. Because we can't just have manganese fail. Volley inserters are faster than loaders. Aren't loaders the same speed as belts? Okay, so two things. One, legendary bulk inserters in 69 per second. Nice. Probably take these away. Not really that as needed as it used to be. And load those. Okay, output priority is of course that way. But it's going to be rude about the whole thing. Then just take some of that. And then likewise, you're going to be rude about the whole thing. Then we'll find a way to load you elsewhere. Now, I don't really have a plan for this manganese at this point, but the point is, we have it. The point is it'll move some of the iron across, which is what we need. Manganese nuts. Damn right. Oh shoot. I hate it when that happens. Alright, then we need some sort of fuel, which shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Manga pick 2. I don't really need the manga at this point, but you never know when you need manga. Because now the iron's all sorted out. We're pretty happy. Ah. Ah, that awkward moment when your back itches and all you can think of is you don't need the manga at this point. That's always a lie. I don't need it at this point. I will need it later, sure. Not a lie, it's just true for this exact moment. Then what we're going to do is make a very stupid train line. Somehow I need to get a train into here to drop off the iron. I don't want to use the inside. The only true way to do it is like this. This is a dumb line, I agree. This is one of my famous spaghetti lines. It only exists because I need it to. And then we're going to feed it back and around to there-ish. Perfect. Oh my goodness, sometimes I surprise even myself. That's the wrong way around. Okay. I could have probably done better if I'd picked it up from that side as well. Done it like that. You know what? We can make it better. We can make it more beautiful. We can make it look a little bit less dog crap. We have the technology, we have the ideas, we have the thoughts, we have the desire. Because what I like to think is a SeiferKatt stream is based around desire. Who desiring who? I don't know. I hope we find out soon, because this is going to get awkward for everyone involved. Okay. The desire to please our lady's Symmetra? Oh, like symmetry? Yes. God damn it. The worst part about that quote is because it has my name in it, it shows up red to me. I've got to be careful with that. If yourself desires you to do something you desire, isn't it just infinite desire? There's recursive desire. There's a difference. How much iron does this want when it's really going? 5,000 per minute. I see, I see. Infinite desire requires infinite mass. I used to be religious, but that's a bit much for me. A dumb joke. Now, all my jokes are dumb jokes. Input priority should be that side. That's good. Now, one of my trains apparently has run out of fuel because someone didn't fill it up properly. I don't know what train that is at the moment, but I imagine the second I see it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this now. I got lazy at some point and then didn't do it properly. Christopher Nolan wants to make a horror film. Is he going to summon real demons to avoid using CGI? Probably. You gotta find out who didn't fuel that train. Sounds like a major problem. I don't know who didn't fuel that train. The less we know about it, the happier I'll be. Oh. Train's real close too. What train is it, I wonder? It's a hydrogen chloride train. Fascinating. Brain is made of mess. Surely there'd be some way of fueling this train. Okay, now another thing we need to do very soon is we need to start taking the saline water that we're ditching all over the base, and we need to start taking it to a central point where we're making the lithium. Because we need the lithium. Okay. Ah. Can you come back here for a second? Interesting. We've made a slight mistake here. Let's make that faster, shall we? And rotate it. Okay, that should fix that. So now we need to find some areas that didn't get saline watered properly. I wonder if it's time to consider making the new locomotives. Those ones are easy. These ones do require blue chips, which is not easy. Right now the problem is we're ditching a lot of saline water, which we don't need to do. Why my lack of signals disturbing? What are you talking about? I have signals all over the place. Okay. So where is places that we're making saline water? That is nitrogen. That's not what we're looking for. You tend to over-signal. Ah. Okay, here we go. I find sometimes if you over-signal, you cause more problems than you do good. So... new plan. We need to make the new levels of locomotives. Because... I just need to. Yeah, I can make those. They're easy. Oh, hell. We'll fix that problem later. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, that's not fun. That's alright. That's a problem for another day. Fluid wagons. We fluid wagon 2s and we storage tank 2s. Which require storage tank 1s, which I assume we already make. I think this inventory triggers something in you that you... It isn't a nice trigger, what do you mean? Have I caused some trauma by mistake? I'm sorry. I truly didn't mean to. Okay. Then we need fluid wagon 3s. Storage tank 3s. Uh, 50? 50's a lot. Yes, 50. Okay. So then we no longer want to have those, but these. We want to ditch those. Okay. This is a good start. Next we need my cargo wagons. These things are going to break. Thankfully. Cargo wagon, cargo vroom vroom. Okay, and then we change that. What? What do we change? That. So the cargo wagons are now double the size. Double the size, double the fun. Oh, by the way, does the new emote work? I don't... Yeah, I made a new emote. You can tell it's made by me because it's terrible. Unless you can upgrade the wagons without the locos here. Yeah. That's alright, we're going to still do that. We're going to give it a go, but I don't think it's going to happen right now. Does the weight go up for the new wagons? It does. 2,000, 1,500, yeah. That's alright. It's not a big deal. Because eventually we will fix this. And I see that you want me to wear the mask, Tiroff. I will get that for you in just a moment. Mask, there it is. So there's a lot of resources going into this, but that's fine. The next thing I want to do is make a... Is there a plutonium reactor? No. It just takes regular reactors in, I guess. Oh. I suppose. Okay. Now, I do not believe I make reactors. I am correct. I probably don't want any more than 10 of these. I would need steam turbines. How hot does this get? 1,000 degrees. Okay. Do I make steam engines? I make steam engine 3s. Okay, so I do. Neat. Uh, 50? Honestly, probably more like... How hard is it to make the next level of steam turbines? One of your pawns lost an eye from a collapsed roof. How'd your roof collapse? I don't mean to judge you, but how'd the roof collapse? Heat exchangers. Do we have boilers? We don't have heat exchangers. We do not. We've got Wheaton though. Heat pipes. Okay. I know we're going to need to worry about power soon, which is why we're doing this right now. Heat pipes. Max temperature. Yeah. What's temperature goes up to? 1,000. Interesting. We may need to build more of those. Go for 200. Do we want to consider another level of heat pipes? I think I would like to consider another level of heat pipes. Your mining forgot to unroof the area. Oops. It happens. Heat pipe level 2s. I'd like 500 of them. Okay, so this is using a lot of resources, which is ironically going to cost us a lot of power very quickly. I would say while that's being created, actually, those need heat pipes, they do not. Okay, Okay, while that's being created, we will go and look at our current nuclear setup. We already make centrifuges. Is it worth making centrifuges 2s? Not really, no. Uh, 10 of those make 10 of those. Okay. So what we could do is just really take a few of these cells. We want all the plutonium. Is there just a way of just making plutonium itself? Yes, there is. Which we'll have to deal with later as well. Now, the advantage of plutonium over... Just to look up cells. So uranium cells do 8 gigajoules of fuel, whereas plutonium does 40. Also, you can use that for a train. We're not going to do that, but you can. Yeah, we've got those catalysts going as well. We're going to use those later. But they're not required as of yet. This... Why are you stopped? Oh, because there's a train going that way. Okay, you good now? Yeah. Do I need to worry about filter inserters? I don't think I do. I do. They're a pain to get a hold of. They are, which is why I was building it as early as I could. And then when we get the plutonium... empty plutonium cells, that will give us more. Oh, they go to uranium. But yeah, no, fusion catalysts are required for the deuterium fuel cells, and that's something we're going to be thinking of at some point in the future. Not yet, at some point. Okay, why are we not making stuff? Because those aren't connected. Hilarious, despair upon the worthless. Okay. No, you're correct. You do need the fuel cell, fusion cells if you want to really get anywhere in a hurry. When we get to deuterium, we're probably going to give up uranium and plutonium. That's still a little while away, and quite frankly, we just don't have the resources for it yet. We'll get the resources for it, that's not a problem. Guys, that's very far away. Why don't I just help them? I'm really just doing the robot works. They're being good little guys trying to help. They should try better. Okay. We should see some real results happening now. Of course, don't be mean to the bots. Sorry. Sort of. Could be sorrier. Time for circuits and power usage. Oh yeah, the power's going to go nuts in a second. Funnily enough, that's why we're doing this. We're doing this to get power, but it's going to kill our power. I don't think it'll get so bad that our power will actually crash. I don't think that's going to happen. You never know. You never know your luck in the big city, as my father always likes to say. At least I don't have them fully modded. That's true. If they're fully moduled like they're supposed to be, that would be bad. Someone already made a mod for the radars to do what? The Factorio community is insane with mods. Transfer signals? Wait, isn't that what they already did? Oh, right, I see. That's what they're going to do. It was in space exploration, but in a very kind of different way. Where there was the signal sender and the signal receiver. And you had to make sure the two's connection didn't connect, because otherwise it got very bad. I say from experience. Okay. The good news is red chips should be being manufactured. Bad news is what's going on? It shouldn't be jamming like that. Weston wishes to be the top cat. Alright, we can do that for you. Okay. Top cat has been stolen. Yellow jacket's been taken off his space. And Weston has taken over. Congratulations, new top cat. And the price of top cat goes to 18,000. I wonder. 26 was the record, okay. This is good, this is what we wanted to see. See you in the pit. God, why do you make it sound like we're monsters in there? I mean, just because we are, it doesn't mean it's true. Why? Oh no. I'm all of a sudden very scared. No, it doesn't look like it did that. Okay. Okay, so in theory that should be making like 1,500 a minute. It's going to be making more than that because we're not making the blue chips yet. And it's going to be making less than that because other things aren't working. Right, this isn't all assembled yet, so that slows everything down. But as this all connects and gets going, then we should start seeing some really interesting stuff happening. By really interesting, I mean terrifying. Mostly terrifying. A lot of resources for this. And again, quite frankly, the base cannot make the resources it's requesting. It's just not possible for it yet. But with the red belt, the red chips, I anticipate we will probably start making the plutonium reactors very soon. I don't know where we're going to make it though. It doesn't need to be in the main production center, so I think probably down here is good. Keep the plutonium production away from where I live. Probably safer. Excuse me? Why do you not want to go that way? Are you jamming yourself? What's jamming this? That train is. Right, which was being jammed by that train, which is jammed by another train. Okay. Classic. Healthy, delicious plutonium. I see you've taken the Fallout train of thought with how we feel about radioactive materials. Okay, it's taking my plutonium away. That's fine. We can get more plutonium. Not only can we shall get more healthy plutonium. Plutonium. Yeah, I'm not at a level. I mean, I could get thorium reactors. We're going to stay with uranium reactors for a little bit longer. Speaking of uranium reactors, I would love to see at least 4 of them, which I am sadly not seeing. But I imagine that'll be coming by very soon. There's 8,000 red chips coming in. What's the line? If humans weren't supposed to be eaten, why are they made out of meat? And then the creative RimWorld says good point. Which is just classic RimWorld right there. I am really excited to see when we get more RimWorld news. So it's going to be a month away, we know that. But they said they're going to post regular updates. So I imagine 1 a week. Just do the FFF thing, right? Because that seems to work. I'm not doing RimWorld SSS. Ah. Exactly what we were afraid of. It did happen somewhere. The mall is starving for red chips. I know, that's why we've been building this thing. That's the precise reason we've been doing all of this work. The mall's also starving for blue chips. I don't think it knows it yet. But it definitely is. So, how many of these reactors do I want? I think 6 reactors would do well. Oh, hello Panda, you scared the shit out of me as usual. BRB. Alright guys, Panda just showed me something that's absolutely sweet. This isn't a lifetime thing, this is just how life is. So, this is the size that my son is wearing nowadays, right? This is what he's wearing. When he was born, it was this size. That is terrifying. He's grown so much. Look at this. You okay? Thank you for showing that to me. It doesn't seem real. Dude, your baby's getting larger. Is that normal? I think it's normal. I think he's supposed to be doing that. He's having a bit of a rough time at the moment. Glacier says hi. So he says, "Aw, yeah, no, he's doing well." Although I think the next few days are going to be rough for him. And for us, because we think his first teeth are coming. And he's not having fun with that. He's a bit more grizzly than normal. But Lil K is growing fast, he is. I think he was, what, like 3 point something kgs when he was born? He's doubled that now. More than doubled. Your parents have a large tree that somehow grew from a seed? That doesn't make sense, that's not possible. Trees have always been. That's crazy. Thank you for sharing. Love you. Easy. But yeah, no, he's growing. He's doing the things he's supposed to do. And very little of them are crimes. So, there was a question about what I'm saying the mall is starving. The mall is absolutely starving. That's okay. Why are we doing all this work? The mall will be less starving. But then we keep telling the mall to make more things and the mall starves yet again. I mean, right now it also seems to be not starving for steel. It doesn't seem to be starving for any one particular thing right now. But yeah, Lil K he's just... Oh my gosh, you can get such good laughs out of him now. I never thought I'd be the sort of person who'd be excited about such things, but I'm like, no, I'm absolutely that person now. What? Yeah. Alright, yeah. We need uranium-238 as well. Where do we get uranium-238 from? I guess we get it from here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so the uranium-238 will also have to go onto a train. It's actually emotional from it, of course. I would be more worried if I wasn't, quite frankly. If this didn't make me emotional, I'd be like, that's a concern. Okay. Yeah. I always said, not even growing up, just always, that I was like never going to have kids. I didn't want them. And, you know, I eventually changed my mind, obviously. And just, too much for me to handle. Okay. Damn it, Panda. No! We kind of agreed that we didn't want kids at first. It wasn't until like later in our relationship when we had our house and stuff that we're like, you know what, actually maybe we do want this. So yeah, before anyone starts going, haha, it was a mistake. No. I know no one would say that, but at the same time I'm going to be like, no, don't even, I'm not even going to give you a chance to say that. No, Panda, I'm a believer. Yeah, exactly, that's how it works. That's how I became a believer. Big fan of Justin Bieber now. Wait. Yeah, so why did that... That goes out in. Oh. Oh, that's a terrible mistake. Okay. So that really should go that way. That way. That way. Fantastic. Weird problem, but alright. I'm just going to keep making the uranium-238 here. And also, I shouldn't be seeing uranium-238... No, making 235 here. I shouldn't be seeing 235 there. Input priority this side, please. That shouldn't be coming through here. However, saying that, I would like some 238 this way. And we're going to do it the way that we used to do it in the Seablock because it worked so well. We're going to allow for 2 trains, I think. I think also when I was younger I couldn't imagine being in a position of... I don't want to say authority, but a position where I'd be actually looking after a child. It seems bizarre. And for those of you who aren't parents, you're like, just think about it. Could you imagine you being a parent? Probably not. Maybe you can. I don't know. I certainly couldn't. So yeah. I don't know what to say about that. I'm just going to abandon this thought process and just talk about uranium for a while. Or like uranium, am I right? My anium? Damn right. You better check yourself before you wet yourself, they always say. I don't really want to go too much into uranium there, but I would like a full stack. Any chance of getting some blue chips into the main factory, into the mall? Factory yearns for blue chips. There's going to be a lot of power that's created from what we're doing, and it's kind of scary. Not worth going to the next level of steam turbine, is it? I think I was looking at that before. No, I just don't have the blue chips for it. Okay. Do I need to add more warehouse stacks since the upgraded wagons now? I haven't upgraded any of the wagons yet. I I don't think I need to add more warehouse stacks. Some of the numbers might be a bit wrong, but we'll find those as they get fixed. I'm not too worried about that at this stage. There might be more things that need to be just shuffled around a bit. I don't need the purples at this stage, so we're just going to turn those off. We'll turn them back on later though, definitely. Okay. Then I would like to get some heat pipes. No. Heat exchangers. I don't know how much power this will produce. I suppose I'll figure that out when I get there? Not a great way of looking at it, figuring that out though. Exchange 2 point. No, there's no reason to go into hotter temperatures though. Minimum temperature 465. Turbines. Wait, actually, hang on. Turbines are 465, max temperature. Oh, let's go to heat exchanger 2s. What am I thinking? Absolutely go to heat exchanger 2s. That way I won't need as many per thing. Can we get to like 100? 100 might be good. And then we change that heat exchangers for the level 2s. Ditch those. And then just take like a bunch of heat pipes. That might do it for the moment. Yeah, I think it's going to take a second to figure itself out. That's okay. So, let's go back to the uranium power plant. Oh, something's run out of fuel. This train. The lube train has run out of fuel. It's insufficiently lubed. I think we've all been there. Oh, funnily enough, we have a heat exchange too there, so okay. Sad. Okay. Sad rock pick. Pluto rock pick. I imagine I don't need a full stack of it. In fact, I imagine I don't need... I imagine I don't even need that much. My first thing that I've done with getting these new fancy rocks is immediately... Wait, why? What do you mean waiting for train? Oh, because you got no fuel. So you get these new fancy wagons, the first thing I do is limit them below what the old wagons could do. Yeah, that's the classic SeiferKatt experience. Okay, good. Good. So that would present us enough stuff. To make our power. That's also using that up, which is good. I think we need to speed that up a little bit. We've got a lot of sad rocks. That's okay. We've got plenty of happy rocks, so we're not worried about that. And if we really run out of happy rocks, we've got like hundreds of them there as well. So, then what I'm going to do is figure out why this train broke down. First figure out where this train broke down. Oh, directly south of the mall. Okay, you know what, let's just take a train of plutonium there. This train has like a funky beat of like a Geiger counter. Oh god, it's fast. Holy shit, that's scary. Okay, first off, where you going, boy? Okay, train's going over there at a very slow 200 kilometers an hour. What does it max out at? 259. 259. Goodness gracious. No one's going to get killed by a train going 259 kilometers per hour. Almost laughable how slow that is. Yeah, I'll rephrase that. It is laughable how slow that train is. Imagine a train going 259 kilometers, like, what's it gonna do? Hurt someone? It literally couldn't. Okay. My passenger trains need to be upgraded, I've just realized. Not time for that right now. Where am I going to build? Down here. Down here would be fun. The only problem is we'd have to... Not problem, but... I hope everyone's wanting to hear some Vingabus. Because here it comes. It's funny every time to me. Every time. I regret nothing. We're coming through. I don't really know the lyrics of the song that well. Every bus is jumping. Don't think that's the lyrics. You know what? Maybe every butt is jumping. The point is the Vingabus is coming and it cares not for your opinions. Or the Vinger Butt, as I just called it before by mistake. Don't know the classic Vinger Bus? My goodness. What are they teaching kids these days? You are no kid? Neither am I. Good point. You got called vintage today. Well, I hope that kid then flipped his skateboard as he rode away. Oh, that one hurt. Oh. That doesn't look good. That looks like a proper train jam right there. Probably because of this. I see why it's train jam. That first time it's happened, it was indirect. Still, no one wants to be called vintage, whether it be directly or indirectly. I don't know, maybe you did want to be called that, but I assume you didn't. The vintage thing made 2 years after you were born. Oh. It's alright. Fine. I'm sure you didn't cry yourself to sleep. Okay. Is there a way of like finding out how much heat this is going to do? Well, regardless, we need to probably have some things. You know what? I've just created the most impressive train MacGuffin I've ever seen in my life. I'm very proud of it. It is true when there's no inputs. Never get below 2,000. How much are you carrying right now? 2,000. Okay, we'll come back and get some more. And similar. Never get below 200. We really need to test out the rest of Veldak's music. I just keep remembering it and then not doing it. Okay. Then we assemble one of these and we make plutonium fuel cells. We put in 86 empty fuel cells for now. Okay, that's going to make probably too much power. Then we put it like that. And we go like that. Go like that. Problem that we're immediately going to run into, I feel obvious. We obviously got to get this stuff, the heat out of here, or ain't nothing ever going to happen. Okay, So pick up from here, drop to there, and then pick up that way. Okay, that's good. I would like to put those two next to each other if possible. And then we ditch that. Gyrate it. Okay. And then, with that wonderful discovery of man and beast, we do that. Okay. That is slightly wrong. Okay, that gets the plutonium fuel cells in there and will heat up. Good. This will waste a little bit of power, not too worried about that. It's fine to waste a little bit of power. We waste power every day, let's not worry about that. Oh, missed one. For the record, I just remembered the spiders, and I'm still sad about it. Just for the record. Okay. So those are heating up rather rapidly. I swear this thing worked out heat as well. Does my calculator work out heat? I thought it did. It works out heat. Oh, it does. It's not when looking at inserters. So that's going to do 1 gigawatt of power. Okay. So 1 gigawatt is heat exchangers. Okay, we need a calculator. So 1000 divided by 10.8 is 92 heat exchangers. 93. A lot of gigawatts. Thankfully, when the reactors go to max temperature, it doesn't explode. I do know there's a mod that does that, though. Which is cruel, but funny. Steve, why don't you use that mod? Because otherwise I'd have a reactor about to go explode, obviously. No one was questioning me on that one. But if they were, that would be my answer. Alright, so we need 93 heat exchanger 2s. That's a high level. We have enough. Okay, hang on though. Hang on. That's great and all. 1,000 divided by 5.4. 185, so 190 turbines. Turbines? No. What am I doing with my life? Turbines. Do I not request turbines? Oh no. And how many did I need again? $190, okay. I don't think we have 190 available. We have 200. We have enough heat exchangers, turbines, they're working on it. Albeit a bit slowly for my tastes. Some interesting little jams happening right now. And oh, right, the rocks. Go fix the rocks. Hello. Oh, thank you. Shapes! Panda looked so happy when she realized how happy I was. Chicken Crimpy, you better freaking believe it. Love Chicken Crimpy. And if you don't like Chicken Crimpy, all I gotta say is, that's fine. You're not eating them. I am. Someone had a go at Chicken Crimpy the other day, and I don't remember who it was. And that's fine. You're allowed to have a go at Chicken Crimpy, because if you don't like Chicken Crimpy, just leave it on the shelves. I'll come and get it. More Chicken Crimpy for me. Is that my passenger train? That's my passenger train. Okay. When this train gets going, it's gonna go real fast. It hits the other train's max speed before it even gets going. This is how some people drive their cars, by the way. They're like, okay, I see a stoplight up ahead, but I'm just gonna like hit my foot on the accelerator and try to go to like 60 kilometers an hour in a 50k zone and immediately brake hard. That's just how some people drive. Not how I drive. I'm slow. I laugh, but I know people are getting really agitated behind me when I don't just immediately speed up like that. But I'm like, hardly my problem, dude. Chill. Um, how much water do you need per second? 1080. So basically, if we do... Did someone get mad at you because you went speeding up for it? God, people are the worst, aren't they? Every time he hit his horn, I slowed down. I was talking to Panda about a similar situation today, actually. So, I'm driving the car, and we're in a parking lot, right? So, you know parking lots. They're dangerous places, because children can just jump out of anywhere. I'm driving kind of slow, and I'm taking my time, making sure that I know where I am, making sure there's no child that I'm going to just run down. Because I don't... Fun fact about SeiferKatt, he does not want to hurt a child. Weird. But anyway, someone beeped their horn because I wasn't going fast enough. And I have an instinctive reaction that when someone starts getting impatient and I am already flustered, I slow down because I know I'm going to act rashly and impulsively and make a mistake. So I've trained myself that when I know that I'm going to do that, I slow down to really make sure I don't do that. So, in his mind, he's like, this guy went slower just to spite me. I'm like, no, I went slower because you put me in a position where I was very likely to make a mistake and hurt someone. So, the counter that I wouldn't, yeah, it looks like that. It does look like I'm doing this to spite you. I'm not. But I can see why you'd think that. So, yeah. Like, you've accidentally done the thing that makes this whole journey worse for you. Good job. Let him think that, what a jerk. I don't give a shit what those sort of people think. I care a lot about people, but I don't care about people like that. What I've found recently is Panda has the same sort of justice in her head as I do, and it makes me very happy. Because it's the level of justice of, oh, really? What you did was a complete dick move. Okay, let me see what I can do about that. And then just be really a little bit petty, but also be like, oh, I didn't notice. How could I have noticed that with you being such an asshole? And realizing that Panda does that, I'm like, I love her even more. There was never any doubt in my mind, of course, but knowing that she does that intentionally, I'm just like, oh. You tapped your brakes on a freeway once, someone was tailgating you at 110 km. Yeah, if that goes wrong in a real hurry. I mean, I don't need to tell anyone that. Someone was trying to convince me that Australia was better for driving because all your speed limits are higher. And I'm like, you forget how many people die on our roads every year because they're speeding? Like, and it's like, yeah, well that's just because our speed limits are too low. So I was just like, sorry, you're saying the people are dying on our roads because they're going too slow? And she's like, yeah, that's why people are impatient. And I'm like, friggin' what? I mean, our speeds are slower in New Zealand. Like the normal speed around town is like 50. And I acknowledge that's slower than Australia, which I've heard it's 60, but ain't nothing wrong going a bit slower. Speed limits is just the speed everyone's supposed to do. I follow the speed limits. If they raise the speed limit to what people are driving at, they won't die from driving at that speed. Pretty much. Yeah. Good use for the clown emote there. And I was shook. I was like, are you? And then she was saying that her child was complaining in the car because she wasn't driving fast enough because she got a ticket. And I'm like, why were you driving that fast in the car with your child in it? And they're like, that's fine. It's like, is it though? I don't know. People, right? I'm not sure I like what I've just done there. It was a bit like that. Normally I thought that person was reasonably intelligent, but then I was like, nope, never mind. I have made a mistake. I apologize. I thought you were smarter than that. I will not make that mistake again. I mean, admittedly, yeah, I do drive like a bit of a nana, as they say in New Zealand. Like, I follow the limits. I drive to conditions. I make sure there's plenty of space in front of me for the next car. You know, because they say always leave like 2 seconds of gap, and I'm like, I do, but then it was raining, so I'm going to leave 4 seconds because that's what they say. And I figure the people that write these rules probably know more about driving than I do. Mr. I didn't know I had to pump air into my tires. You know, I think these people know a thing or two more than I do. Those rules are written in blood. Those rules continue to be written in blood. Now, Zoe, don't make me think I'm being altruistic here. I kinda do. But I want to do it intentionally. Okay, power. Oh, look at that. Power just goes up. Noise. Output full. Oh, that's not connected. Okay, I see. I've had like a superhero, and I've talked about this before on stream, I think. I'm sure I would have, but if I haven't, I'm going to talk about it now, because screw it, it's my stream. I get to talk about what I want. Superpowers. Common thought. Everyone's sitting around being bored, waiting for the next thing to happen. And someone goes, if you had a superpower, what would you want? It's one of those dumb icebreakers that you could ask at the worst dating event. This is a way to start a story. And, you know, people go, I'd like invisibility because I'd like to perv on people. Ha 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 ha. Everyone laughs. I would like to fly because flying is cool. And then it comes to my turn, I go, I want to make wheels disappear. Wait, what? Why would you want to make wheels disappear? And I'm like, because I think that would be great. See, teleportation. It's a classic one. Space-time manipulation. Fine. My one, wheels. I want wheels to disappear. I want to be like, click, wheels are gone. People are like, why would you want that? I'm like, well, think about it. You're driving along and someone cuts you off. Just a complete asshole move. And then bam, he's got no wheels. His wheels just disappear. Poof! Gone. Teleport wheels. You're not teleporting wheels? I've got you with me. I'm with you, rather. One of us is with the other one. You know, you're walking down the road, mind your own business, and some kid on a skateboard comes by, scares you. Wheels gone. Guy falls off the skateboard, face plants on the ground. Ho ho. The justice. I love it. Someone's parked in your spot. Second they drive away, the wheels disappear. Brilliant. If you. And I've told this story many times, like, this is what my power would be if I had to choose. People are like, that's a dumb power. And I'm like, whatever, that's what I like. And most people just go, okay, sure, whatever. I was telling my mum about this, and my mum's like, oh! I have talked about this on the stream, but my mum was so excited. She was like, that's so good. I love it. And I'm like, classic. The mum would be like the one excited about this. I'm like, see, mum has the same level of justice. She's the one that taught me. Some people just want to watch the wheels disappear, you know? I want to watch the world burn. I just want to watch the wheels disappear. Gears of wheels. So yeah, as I was telling the story, I'm like, I know I've told the story before on stream because someone brought up Gears. Yeah. Yeah, it could always be new people. It's probably you. Probably. Gears of wheels. Probability control for stupid OP, shape-shifting basic choice. See, probability control is the power of the original power of Scarlet Witch. They changed it, of course, for all the MCU stuff, and I believe she's got like a whole bunch more powers now. But the original Scarlet Witch was probability control. Which to some degree is also the power of Domino. From Eumacia and Deadpool 2. But Domino is just insanely lucky. But she doesn't control the luck manipulation? Yeah, exactly. Domino has no control over the luck manipulation, it just happens. I don't know enough about Domino, though. Except apparently she's got a dog? Like, hang on. Like, she showed up in the card game recently, which is what I'm actually pulling out. See? Where's Domino? Where's Domino? Domino! She's really got that, thing going. The, tight shirt thing going, though, doesn't she? She's like... Yeah. So, Panda and I are supposed to be playing a game of this at some point, but... I've been tired lately, and I'm not going to, like, oh, why are you tired? It's because she spends most of the time looking after my son. And so if she's tired, she's allowed to be bloody tired. Is that a shirt or a bra? I believe it's a shirt. A very tight shirt. Certainly made of material, yeah. I mean... I don't know. I don't make the comics. Previously read a snack. Oh yeah, is it a shirt or a bra? Valid question. Don't know. I didn't read it with enough snark. I apologize. We need cobalt, apparently. Happening to my cobalt. Ah. Yes, this was always a legitimate concern if something could happen. I'm still on face cam. Thank you very much. I do love Marvel Champions. If either one of your friends says, hey, do you want to play this card game? It's called Marvel Champions. Play it with them. It's a good game. If you're into Marvel characters, it's probably more fun, but if you're not, don't worry, it's still a good card game. And I'd never lie to you to get you to play a card game in in a franchise you didn't care about. I just recommend it, because, I mean, I've loved the card game for, like, years. I mean, go back to Facecam real quick. There is my Marvel Champions collection. It's big. And then there's some more of it up there. What if you hate Marvel characters and card games and people? Then Zoe, in that circumstance, I would not recommend Marvel Champions to you, as you do not like Marvel characters, card games. People is not a problem. You can play the game on your own. And a lot of people do. It's completely cooperative. It sounds sad, but a lot of people enjoy it. You like Marvel characters. There you go. I was at some point going to do a stream where Panda and I played Marvel Champion on stream, and I was going to try and figure out how to rig up the one of the cameras so we could do that. And then Lil K came along, and then it just sort of went, yeah, we're not doing that. Because at that point it was like, we're not going to get the time to do this stream. Or multiple streams. What we have been watching a lot lately is the old 90s X-Men cartoon. It's so bad. Oh yeah, I'm ready for it. I haven't finished watching Echo. By that I mean I saw one episode. I hate that they did Echo all in one go. It's like, when they do that, I'm just like, ugh. As soon as you release all your episodes in one go, I'm immediately behind. As soon as I'm behind, I don't want to catch up. I acknowledge that's a me problem, but if they did like one episode a week, then I like that. And I'm sad that they didn't do that. You like being able to watch? A lot of people do. I'm not. I'm not that sort of person. I like watching an episode and then thinking about it for a week. And then talking about it with Panda and being like, those moments where like, we're lying in bed and I'm just like, I was just thinking about this show. And she's like, yeah. You think this means that? Oh yeah, could do. Yeah. And we just have like little chats about the show and how we feel about it. And that goes on all week until the next episode. And then it turns out it's far worse than we anticipated because Secret Invasion sucked. It did. You watched one episode of Invasion? You watched the good episode, congratulations. You watched the correct number of Invasion. No, don't watch it. It's disappointing. It is the most disappointing thing I've seen from Marvel, and I'm a Marvel apologist. Like, the TV shows are kind of very hit or miss. Yeah. There's a joke that's like, hey, wouldn't it have been cool if XYZ happened? Like, every time they were close to doing something cool, they just messed it up. And I don't know why. Did they just get so excited seeing Samuel L. Jackson they forgot to make a good show? Maybe. Moon Knight's a weird one. And no one's talking about Moon Knight except me right now. Moon Knight was like a show that they didn't know what to do with, so they made 3 shows. You like Moon Knight? See, that's the thing. A lot of people like Moon Knight, and that makes me go, okay, my opinion on Moon Knight is my own. Because a lot of people did like Moon Knight, but I think they tried to make 3 shows in one, and I don't think any of them were particularly successful. Now, please don't let what I'm saying hamper your enjoyment of Moon Knight. I'm not saying it was the worst thing I've ever seen. After all, Secret Invasion exists. Secret Invasion. Why am I so mean to you? This is shit. I just... Damn it, I had centrifuges and I gave them up. Going back to the centrifuges. You went into the show not knowing anything about Moon Knight? The only thing I knew about Moon Knight was memes that were completely unrelated to Moon Knight. Memes are not Moon Knight. I'm still, speaking of memes, I'm very proud of my memes. I made 2 memes today and neither of them could go into the draw to win a copy of Space Age. But hey, that's the level of quality of memes you can get and be okay with. You just slap a picture of a face on it, that's a meme. I really want more people in the meme contest. Oh! Guys, I have a donut. I have a donut. It's a leprechaun donut. So, happy St. Paddy's Day for tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, it's a leprechaun donut. I got it after getting my car. There seems to be chocolate inside it, which concerns me. Why is there chocolate inside a leprechaun? Oh, fiddle-dee-dee and eat my... There's a word there that I don't want to use. Fiddle-dee-dee in my ass, I guess? I don't know. Like eating a leprechaun's butthole. God damn it, no, don't. And now I choked to death on stream. Eating a leprechaun. Honestly, it's the way I would have wanted to go. It's the way I always knew I'd go. Alright. So this is pretty much my power in a good place again. The only thing I'm lacking at this point is the power turbines. There's a good note. That should be enough to keep us going for a long time. Okay. Then I would like to sort that out. You going to bed now? Good idea. Sorry everyone, I'm just going to sit here and just eat my donut. My own amusement and pleasure. Usually go to a different stream for someone just... No, I'm not going to continue that sentence. I just remember the quote database exists again. Uh, 238. Okay, we already have that. Only cats. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where the joke was going to go. Found a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? Hell yeah. Seifer's being an influencer again. This time he's influencing people to eat food. I'm not a good person. And again, I never said I was. Okay. Sell? Okay, so how much power are we generating? We have pretty much doubled our power supply. Stop, you're this close to turning off the stream and going to a donut shop. I got some good news. In about 10 minutes the stream will turn itself off. Hello stream, you are good at turning me off. You gonna get a leprechaun donut? Asking for a friend. I am my own friend. Okay. Where's the ferric chloride? Holy shit, we're actually... Wait, hang on. Ferric chloride's good. What isn't now? That's looking all pretty beaty. What are we lacking? Transistors? Are we transistors? Yeah. I believe I said off. Whatever. We'll add it. Oh no. That's not working. Nor is that. We've just got two holes. We didn't want holes. Anyway, enough about my lungs. Okay. Do we wanna... How do we want to do this? I would like to, for the last little bit, get some saline water trains ready. Because I would need them for the lithium. So we're going to have a couple of hydro... Yeah, see this here. We've got all the saline water that's just going to be dumped, and that's just not acceptable. Let's use it. Right, that's the designation of the stream. When we can use something, we use it. And the trains are going... Okay, wait. Full house. By the way, has anyone picked up Bellatro? Great game. Good fun. I fell for Bellatro's siren call. I wasn't going to, but then I did. Not very good at it, but I have fun. And isn't that the real main thing? Have fun with video games? No. Shut up with that fun ideal. If I wanted to have fun, I would... I don't know. Respect myself. Yeah, Ultra. It's a fun game. I don't know if it's addictive as everyone talks about it being, but it's fun. I have fun. I thought you have fun? I thought you were a gamer. Oh my god. Pretty fun. I did have a run today where I was doing so well and I was so happy, so proud of myself. And then I was like, ooh, and I got greedy and then it just ruined everything. That's probably my fault. I'll rephrase that, it was entirely my fault. Okay. Greater than, this is a pick. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to sort itself out, but that's okay. The point is, we won't be wasting as much saline water. We will need some chalk, though. We're wasting so much sulfuric wastewater. We're wasting the wastewater. You dreamed of something else Factorio related last night. It's a new system for identifying pick-up and drop-off stations. Oh yeah. Pray tell. Or is this a Zoe patent idea, and if we took it, you're going to take our livers? Just our livers. You would deliver us from evil. Get it deeper. Ugh. I know. I have to live with this bullshit. Using the request to provide a chest icons. Oh yeah. I mean, the fact that you can just search for things with Control F, then I'm fine. Some people like to do... I get it. Some people like to do the pictures of things. I did that one stream, but it was just like, nah, that's too much work. It looks nice. Too much work. I'd probably like to go over here. It's much easier to see what the station's for with the picture. True. I mean, I get that. But at the same time, I would just rather Control F. Control F to pay respects to the factory. Is Control F for factory search? No? Oh! You mean like when you're doing the map? Okay, no, I see what you're doing there. Okay, then no. Factory search is something else. I just mean like whenever I'm doing a station. Like, Control F, saline. Okay, just doing that. Control F works in most menus. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I see what you're talking about now. We've come to an understanding. It never happened again. No, you know what? I don't like that. See what I was trying? I don't like it. And then I would like a top-up valve. That way we can make more lithium salts. Yeah. And we're using the saline water rather than wasting it. Brilliant. What I realize is my lithium salts is actually running out. Oh no, I remembered why my lithium salts is running out. It wasn't running out just because of that problem. Running out because this doesn't have a limiter on it. Go fix that now. Oh god, this train's so slow. That's okay, we can fix those later. Okay. We need to limit this train. Beep, 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 beep. 8,000. That was 80,000. Damned here. Oh, we've just got enough lubricant. Enough base oil? Eh, not really. I mean, the hope was it would make more base oil. That'll fix itself out eventually. Okay. How are these going? Did we ever make more of these? We did. Now the good news is also with this facility that I've vaguely built here, is all I need to do is wire it up and I could easily just copy and paste another one of these. Like it's really easily creating another one of those. Oh, I should also make sure plutonium can come in. The only thing we're storing there is happy rocks and catalyst fusiony boys. That out now. Look, why not? Why not fix that? Because I don't need to. I think what I'm going to do is one more heap of the saline water. Looks like actually we already had a plan for keeping saline water, which is cute. I didn't know we were doing that. Yeah, we'll use some more saline water. We're wasting some, and I prefer not to waste saline water if I can help it. That train's going somewhere important. What is it? It's the ammonia train. Okay then. I didn't realize ammonia was such a big deal. Oh, you know ammonia, it's a pretty big deal around here. What's up with this wiggle? I had a plan at some... There's like a type of train station I never used again. The station with sulfuric wastewater is just not being collected well. Kind of concerning. But I'm also not going to do anything about it. But as usual, how concerned am I really? Okay. Okay. Oh. Even. That was some sulfuric wastewater, which is all drained out pretty quickly. Okay, so that's storing this saline water the best it can. Where's that train over? Where's the drop over there? Where is the drop? An aluminium. Oh, to make the... Although, it really looks like... Yeah. It's not as bad a way as it could be. Because the saline water, there's lots of it here. The salination plant shouldn't actually be running. It's a top-up valve, okay. So it got below 80% of 350,000, got it. But it's another thing that's using the saline water, which is what we're kind of after. One looks like it's not completely ruined. That might also just be because they don't need a lot of chrontium at this stage. Alright, let's have a look before we finish off the stream. What do we really need? We need lithium-ion batteries. Okay, how difficult are they to make? Lithium cobalt, that shouldn't be too difficult. That's easy enough. Right, we still need to make these gems. We've never really got around to making the gems. Which is fine. We can do that. We should probably make... I think the gems is the next thing to build. Right, because after that, I think that's the last thing we really need. I mean, lithium-ion batteries we do need. But... quite frankly, I mean... once we're there, we're just done. Right? Lithium-ion batteries, they're the main hassle. Then gems, and then we're up to yellow science, and then we finish the game in like another 200 hours. Alright, what do we need for that? Bit of modules. That's fair. One last thing before I call it for the night. I am going to go and make a bunch of these. I just like to donate some of these to my factory that desperately needs them. Because it's always important to donate to those of a lesser persuasion. What am I saying? Have I gone evil? Am I a bad guy? Yes. I still need to make more transistors at some point. But that's neither here nor there. I think Star Wars is cutting edge of 20th century science fiction. Of course it is. Why? Otherwise I'd be some needle dick saying something about Star Wars. It's the last thing I want. No, don't worry about it. The important thing is every time it gets brought up I get to call myself a needle dick, and that's just kind of fun. You really don't get better... oh gee. You really don't get better humor than that. I hope that guy's doing alright. Yikes, no one should be that angry about someone just mentioning Star Wars. I hope he got therapy, exactly. Most likely he's just posting on forums about how She-Hulk was offensive to men. That's probably more likely. And how X-Men is woke. Sorry, X-Men is now woke. It's important to say that it's now woke, implying that it wasn't woke before. Whereas, anyone who knows anything, X-Men has always been woke. Oh, goodness. We can only hope, Zoe, we can only hope. Yeah. Well, because before it was just talking about mutants, and there was no analogy to racism or LGBT issues. I'm going to stop in just a second, but I have not read a lot of X-Men, but I was reading like some of the newer stuff. And there's a guy called Glob. He's basically in like paraffin, like he's in sort of a wax, and you just see his eyes and skeleton inside them. He's just a big boy. But he was saying like when he was young, his dad would take him to anti-mutant rallies, and they're holding up signs very Westboro Baptist Church, like at mutant funerals, and I'm just like, ooh, and then of course, you know, he was a mutant, and his dad sort of rejected him and beat him, and he kind of hoped that he could pray the mutant away from there and wake up normal one day, and it's like, oh, that's heartbreaking. That is just heartbreaking. But that's the point. That was the analogy. It's like the LGBT wakes up one day, realizes, and you can't go back from that, and then got angry and joined anti-human groups. Well, see, X-Men is woke now. And I know this is really obvious, but I read that and I went, oh god, I never really considered how dark that goes. You know, it's just like, how blatant they need to be? Clearly that was the one that made me realize, oh shit, I see what they're doing a lot more. But, I mean, the LGBT issue in the Westboro Baptist Church, obviously I never saw those guys as good people, but, you know, just sometimes you need to take it a little bit further away from the real world issue. So you can be like, I see this issue, it's bad. I see this issue, it's bad. And you need just like a thing to just go, link, and then you really get it. And look, I am privileged. I get that. And I don't think about these things as much as perhaps I should have. Oh yeah. Well, the Punisher has got a sense of justice that makes him think he's right in what he does. And then cops wearing the Punisher. They had to change the Punisher logo because cops thought Punisher was the good guy. And they respected the Punisher. No, don't respect the Punisher. Never respect him. He's like the very sign of everything has gone wrong in this man's life. If you had a soul, this would hurt it. Yeah, I mean, police beating up protesters wearing the goddamn Punisher skull. They thought they were the Punisher. You know what Punisher hates more than anything else? Crooked cops. You know what he does with them? Bullet to the head. You are not the Punisher. You do not want to be the Punisher. You must not idolize the Punisher. At no point is the Punisher someone you should respect. I don't like reading Punisher. I read like a little bit of it, and I went... I came across the Punisher in like a little bit in Daredevil, and I was just like, I can't read this. This is too much for me. Like, I'm sure people enjoy reading that, but I'm just like, no, I can't do this one. Anyway, with that wonderful story and analogies and the like, we're going to call the stream here. So, thank you very much, everyone, for joining in. Sorry that got a bit... No, I don't. I apologize for nothing. Thank you for being here for me ranting. Thanks for being here. This is why I'll never get popular. I rant too much about things that matter to me. You've not pushed the buzzer this time? That buzzer should have been pushed like 5-10 minutes ago. It's too late now. That's alright. You know, if you're here and you stayed here, I mean, chances are you don't entirely disagree with me. Or maybe you just enjoy the stream and go, God, he's doing this again. And if you think that, that's fine. I appreciate you not saying it. It's putting myself on like... Anyway, let's fucking end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're new here, please do consider following. I promise I don't always get into these issues. But I do sometimes. If you would like to view VODs or join the Discord, the link is there. Do not forget there was a competition going for Space Age. If you would like to enter some memes about the stream, please do. You could win a copy of Space Age. Memes are easy. I didn't know that. I was making memes today. And, you know, make some memes. You don't have to, but I enjoy them. I actually really enjoyed making them. Thank you very much for the follow, The Real W. Oh my god, finally. You know how long the fake W has been following me? Too long. Thanks for being here. Yeah. I would have entered my memes as my meme contest if I had the chance. And all I really did is just put, like, copy and pasted a picture over top of the face of Galactus and the Silver Surfer. And changed some words. But hey, look, there's meme generators. Use those. But anyway, I will next be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming on Monday. I'll be streaming tomorrow, and I'll be streaming more Factorio. So be here for that. Or don't. I'm not your dad. I know that because my son's asleep. And we don't give him an internet connection because we're horrible parents. One day. One day he will. Maybe when he's not, you know, 7 months old. Anyway, I'm done now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Take care, everyone.